Soludo inaugurates 21 road projects at Adaziani. Anambra State government completes upgrading of assembly complex. Women Affairs Minister calls for collective efforts in tackling challenges facing women, girl, child. Russian drone attack kills over 7 people in Ukraine. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good evening and welcome to the news. My name is Maureen Stone Enujoke. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has called on more Anambra to join hands with his government to develop the state through the Public-Private Community Partnership PPCP model. Governor Soludo made a call at Adaziani, Anocha Council area during the commissioning of 21 asphalted roads with precast drains totaling 14.62 kilometers. We have the details.
The road was built by Chief Chinedu Madubuko from the community. According to Governor Soludo, the government at all levels has limited resources, as such cannot do development work alone, noting that such a gesture by Chief Madubuko for his community is worthy of emulation. He stressed that the PCP model is a good way to achieve varying degrees of development in the short term, stating that everyone has a role to play. The governor, who assured that his administration will continue to play its own role, pointed out that he has already achieved a lot in less than 2 years of inception without borrowing, even when the State Assembly approved for him to borrow. He maintained that his administration will only borrow under 2 conditions, including borrowing to service a project that can pay itself back or borrowing at the very lowest repayment rate. Governor Soludo emphasized that APUGA is a platform for sustainable development in Anambra State, calling on everyone to join in keeping the environment clean as well as provide useful information to promote security.
Good morning. I think kilometer all the celebration now. Come wait them the guy get celebrating. And if I be attacked, I'll part of it to celebrate you. You are a shining star.
For the Transition Committee Chairman of Anocha Council Area, Chief Gerald Ozo, the free antenatal care and delivery services, free education, and workers' recruitment exercises of the state government have impacted thousands of households, describing the policies of the state government as a display of genuine commitment of Governor Soludo to the masses. Responding, Chief Madubuko lauded the governor for promoting the concept of PPCP, which people are already buying into, stating that the governor's presence for the inauguration of the project further demonstrated his commitment to encouraging strategic partnerships. He noted that the project will foster economic growth, pave way for enhanced connectivity and prosperity in the community.
Since assuming office, you have aggressively and deliberately promoted the concept of public-private community partnership, PPCP. The road is a demonstration that people are buying into your mantra of PPCP. Your presence in our community today to commission this road further reinforces your commitment to encouraging community partnership with government.
Secretary to the State Government, Professor Solo Chukwulobel, Chief of Staff to the Governor, Mr. Ernest Ezadri, members representing Anocha Constituency 2, Chief A.G. Kokechuku, amongst others, attended the event.
Reconstruction and upgrading of the Anambra House of Assembly complex has been completed. The Commissioner for Housing, Honorable Polly Onyeka, during an inspection of the structure, described the project as a significant milestone in the state's infrastructural development. House of Assembly correspondent Emmanuel Chimata reports.
According to the Commissioner, the project aimed to modernize the legislative facility to enhance efficiency in legislation. He said The upgrade and reconstruction made the complex state-of-the-art facilities, including spacious chamber equipped to facilitate legislative proceedings, as the reconstruction involved structural enhancements to ensure the safety and comfort of legislators, staff, and visitors. Commending Governor Chukwuma Soludo's efforts, Commissioner Onyeka stated that the facilities now provide a conducive working environment for lawmakers to enact quality laws for the people of Anambra. He explained that the upgrade is just phase 1 of the governor's plans for the State House of Assembly, with phase 2 focusing on external improvements such as fencing, landscaping, and fountains set to commence soon. Commissioner Onyeka praised Governor Soludo for
turn out wonderful laws, because by the time they get to their offices, their thinking faculty will be at the greatest level of alertness. So they work very effectively and efficiently. Nothing will be hindering them. They won't have any environmental hindrance because the environment is sound.
On his part, the acting clerk of the House of Assembly, Mr. Okechukwu Nwobi, expressed gratitude to Governor Soludo for transforming the premises into a conducive legislative hub, describing it as a state monument crucial for carrying out legislative functions.
Charles Chukwuma Soludo and the wonderful work he has been doing and continue to do. You can see for yourself, this place has been turned to another important edifice, a legislative arm that will be working. The environment will be working in a good environment, and this will translate to lawmaking, both in the laws we are making here, the oversight functions and the representative. They will be doing their work efficiently. So let's, His Excellency, continue.
The event climaxed with the handover of the edifices to the House by the Commissioner to the Clerk for onward transmission to the Speaker. From the State House of Assembly, Emmanuel Shibata for ABS News.
The acting Vice-Chancellor of Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu University, Professor Kate Omenuga, has appealed to the state government to intervene in encroachments on the land of the institution. Professor Omenuga made the appeal when she received the Commissioner for Information, Sir Paul Musu, on a courtesy visit in her office. Correspondent Emmanuel Chibata once again reports.
The acting Vice-Chancellor highlighted the challenges the university faces with land encroachment and vandalism, emphasizing the need for Governor Chukwuma Soludo's intervention to facilitate the university's progress. Expressing her commitment to creating a conducive academic environment, Professor Omenuga outlined strategic plans for the university, including beautification, automation, game remodeling, Senate House facelift, and fostering stronger partnerships with internal and external stakeholders. She articulated 3 guiding visions for the university: visibility, viability, and value-driven initiatives aiming to shift the institutional mindset towards realizing its full potential. Professor Omenuga, who is a council member of the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, assured to partner with the state government to achieve her mandate.
We are available for partnerships. We are available for you to invest in our university. We are providing the enabling background for you to be able to come to our university and partner with us in a number of things. We have set up the committee to do a 5-year development plan, strategic plan for this university. So we're also setting up a committee, working with the DPP and the MIC, we call all the architects, to make sure we come to conclusion about our master plan.
Earlier, Sir Paul commended Professor Omenuga's leadership, referring to her as an academic luminary capable of steering the university towards global excellence, while urging her to continue her efforts.
Your track record speaks for itself. Speaks to the world. And ever since you were appointed, I and my team will be jubilating. And I must tell you too that we are not surprised, because we have worked closely with you.
Emmanuel Shibata for ABS News.
The people of Alo community in Idemili South Council area of the state have hailed the Chief Executive Officer of Hello International Foundation, Dr. Nkiru Abazwe, as the water borehole facility built and donated to the community by the philanthropist gushed out its first fresh water. The borehole sunk in the memory of late Dr. Godwin Abazwe is located at Unko Market Square of the town. Correspondent Chibuzo Obidike found the report.
Of God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit.
According to Dr. Abazwe, the project is her little way of giving back to the society and immortalizing her late father. She revealed that since water is an essential commodity to mankind, there is need for regular availability as the people of the community suffer a lot just to gain access to good water. Major stakeholders in the area, such as the member representing Idemili South in the State House of Assembly, Honorable Ebuka Igwe, and Mrs. Chibuogo Abazwe Ukafo, among others, took turns to eulogize with the benefactor, appreciating her for the kind gesture and prayed God to continue to replenish her, even as they assured adequate management and maintenance of the facility.
gbapụrụ ndị ala mmiri na nkwụ so tata anyị nchapụ ndị be agbazo wee pụọ n'igwe ka anyị jekwakwa ya na ụmụnne ekwe ya n'azụ wee kenekwa Chineke n'ihe ọrụ.
Barrister Uju Kennedy Ohanenye has endorsed a non-governmental organization, All for Women Initiative Nigeria, AWIN, for their lofty vision for women ahead of the 2024 International Women's Day celebration. The minister gave the endorsement when she received in audience a delegation of the AWIN led by the founder, Comrade Stella Ibuka, in her office at the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs in Abuja. We have the details.
Receiving the delegation accompanied by the Anambra State Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Welfare, Mrs. Ifi Obinabo, the minister applauded AWIN for its mission to care for the vulnerable women in rural areas and underscored that such efforts are important now that the rates of abuses and challenges facing women and the girl child have become alarming. Barrister Kennedy Ohanenye, while assuring the group of the ministry continuous support, asked them to key into the project guidelines of the ministry, enroll into their portal to access international grants when available, which will be monitored by the ministry for judicious use, and assure them that the ministry will be present during their upcoming program in Anambra State.
The donors now will only give to verified NGOs in that pattern. Transparency.
No, I support.
So that if a donor is bringing 10 naira, so you are NGO, keep 4 naira. Who will run your NGO? You see this 6 naira, do so thing on the people, and addition on the donors. How about you see what you get important? Now we have it is done. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
In her remark, Commissioner Obinabo, who thanked the minister for the warm reception accorded to them, expressed satisfaction with the doggedness of the minister on issues concerning women, and pledged more collaboration between the Anambra State government and the federal government in achieving desired goals. Presenting their manifesto and the template to the minister, the leader of the group, Comrade Ibuka, explained that the AWIN is a non-governmental organization committed to harnessing the potential of different sectors of the economy for the growth and the development of women, the girl child and vulnerable children in the country through advocacy and other initiatives. She further revealed that the group is driven by the vision to realize a society where the dignity, rights and virtues of womanhood are protected and preserved, and solicited the collaboration of the ministry in their efforts to help reduce the rate of abuses against women and the vulnerable in Nigeria through regular strategic public engagement and education. Comrade Ibuka. Other members of the delegation were Mrs. Ifeobi of Unizik FM, Dr. Ngozi Eze, a deputy director and gender specialist in the Federal Ministry of Finance, and Barrister Vivian Oti, former deputy governorship aspirant in the state, among others.
The Chief Executive Officer of Fela Ejiofor Foundation, Mr. Ndubisi Ejiofor, has once again given succor to less privileged members of the society. Every year, Mr. Ejiofor, through his foundation, Fela Ejiofor Foundation, donates food items, give out cash and other material things to the needy, women, men, and youth to give them a sense of belonging. Correspondent Justice Onyemobi filed in the report.
While distributing some of the items, the benefactor, Mr. Ejiofor, pointed out that it gives him joy putting smile on the faces of the needy in the society, noting that God always replenishes him. He emphasized that since he started this foundation, God has been helping him, saying that he will continue to do more.
The highest investment you will do in life, helping people.
In an interview, some of the beneficiaries, Mr. Izuchukwu Wansuku and Mrs. Monica Nsoedo, stated that they were expecting him to give them gifts because for him, it was an annual ritual to give them Christmas gifts, while also praying for God to continue to bless him. Also contributing, the Chief Executive Officer, Omepuruchukwu Foundation, Mr. Nicholas Nduedo, and Mr. Obinna Ikegwonu thanked Fela Foundation for giving back to the society and prayed that he will never lack anything in life, calling on the beneficiaries to cultivate the habit of giving to other people, no matter how small it may be.
The
event, which took place at Mr. Ndubisi Ejiofor compound, Ebu Umuemem Otolonewi, attracted the less privileged members of the community, physically challenged persons, relatives, and some dignitaries who came to witness the event.
An overnight Russian drone attack has killed over 7 people, including 3 children, in the Ukrainian eastern city of Kharkiv. Regional Governor Oleg Sinovov said 3 children, aged 7, 4, and 6 months, were among the victims after the strikes hit at least 15 houses, causing large-scale fires. Kharkiv, about 30 kilometers from the Russian-Ukraine border, has often felt the brunt of Russia's winter campaign of long-range strikes that commonly hit civilian areas. On January 23rd, a barrage of missiles struck Kharkiv and 2 other Ukrainian cities in one of the heaviest bombardments since the beginning of the year. More than 11 people were killed as about 5,000 windows in 222 buildings were broken by the blasts and shock waves throughout the region. It marked what the United Nations called an alarming reversal of a trend last year that saw a drop in civilian casualties from Moscow's attacks. In our sports, Jose Peseiro has highlighted the qualities of Victor Osimhen that make him a fundamental player for the Super Eagles at the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations. The reigning African Footballer of the Year has managed just 1 goal in Ivory Coast, but has caught the eye with his work rate, physicality, and he's a nightmare for opposition defenders, which makes nonsense of the fact that he has struggled to convert his chances in the ongoing tournament. Osimhen won penalties converted by William Troost Ekong against Ivory Coast and South Africa, forced an own goal against Equatorial Guinea, and provided the assist for Lookman's first goal against Cameroon. Peseiro noted that Osimhen's combination of work rate, defensive contribution, and selflessness make him the Super Eagles talisman, but pointed out that the Super Eagles number 9 is often targeted by defenders. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page, follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service, subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television Oka, on X at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And now a recap of the main points. Governor Soludo has inaugurated 21 road projects at Adaziani. Anambra State government has completed upgrading of Assembly Complex. Women Affairs Minister has called for collective efforts in tackling challenges facing women, girl, child. On the foreign scene, Russian drone attack has killed over 7 people in Ukraine. And before we go, the special message again. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that does it on the news for tonight. Thank you so very much for watching. And this is wishing the Super Eagles all the best as we hope that they bring the cup home. Good night.